Let me tell you something.
I don't know what this is. We got Unc on the couch.
When Jesus died, the only people that got
Big Baby, what the $2 dono? Shout out Big Baby, man. We go ahead and drop a like real quick, man. Appreciate you, man. It's my second ever donation ever. I really do appreciate you, Big Baby, man. What you said, Unc is the man. I enjoy watching Holla Back. Nah, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for tuning in and donating. Thank you so much. I noticed that accent, Guappo. Where you from? I'm from Miami. I'm from the crib. Yeah, I mean, we got that boy 607 on the couch, part 1. You heard me? Let's get to
Let me
it.
tell you something. When Jesus died, the only people that got crucified was gangsters. Jesus rolled with a whole lot of gangsters. And excuse me, I said Jesus died. Jesus never died.
Nah, you welcome.
I'm kind of like still brainwashed, still coming out. But Jesus was a gangster. The only people they killed like that was gangsters back then. They killed them and they hung them just like that. So what I mean to tell you that Jesus never in life was caught and killed, right? The Christians want to say that for one reason. You know, they want to make you think that when you die,
there's a
heaven, so you won't pay attention to the life that you're living now.
Preach, boy, preach.
Hey, salutes. We got.
That's how you get there.
Unc in the building today. Hey, Unc, no, not the
punk.
Welcome to the. What was that?
Not the punk.
Not the punk, gang.
Not the punk.
You know
that's
that.
my full name.
Hey, I'm gonna let you go ahead, man, and introduce yourself to the people.
No, it's good. I was just correcting that. You can continue. I apologize. I gotta get in the spirit.
So, man, welcome to the show. I want to take a chance, man, so I can ask you,
what is
your message to the YNs, man? Because I hear you refer to that a lot. What's your message to the YNs?
I mean, if I could say one thing to the YNs that a lot of people wouldn't understand is, a lot of them scared like a death, right? A lot of them run around killing because they scared to die. If I could just tell them one thing is that they already dead. No, a lot of people don't know. They already dead. For now.
Yeah, man.
Why do you say they already dead?
It's beautiful.
I mean, you don't even know. The world is.
It's beautiful, but it ain't what you think though. I'm gonna just say that. But yeah, it's beautiful places though. So a lot of tourist attractions. It's safe place. We got Wynwood. We got South Beach. We got it's nice places you could go. But be safe, be cautious, you heard me? Everything ain't what it seems, I can say that.
Simulation gang, the Earth not alive is dead. That a lot of people don't know.
You said, not gonna lie, I can't stand YNs.
What happened when you died?
What? YN Central, the home of the YNs. Y'all know all this shit came from. Let's just keep it real, you feel me? From the hairstyles, to the gold teeth, to the Cuban links.
He ain't lying.
You heard me?
Supposed to go. And you just return in the cycle of life. What you say?
Now, what's the story? They say
sightseeing for me.
They say you go through a series of hallucinations. It lasts about, well, Jesus said 30 days and 30 nights. The Buddha said it lasts for 49 days. But what I suggest is that you already dead. And hallucinations is happening now.
St. Louis.
And like, so everybody here on this plane right now on Earth,
I believe you.
Earth is not alive. That a lot of people don't know.
I don't put nothing past nowhere. You feel me?
So are you saying that
I don't put nothing past nowhere.
You actually,
gang, I'm saying you already dead. I'm saying you already dead. I'm saying right now, all the souls on Earth is already dead, and they're recycling and recyclation. What's the name? That word? The reincarnate.
Yawn. They call you yawn.
Yeah. Everybody. Yeah. Everybody reincarnating. That's what's going on. Everybody. I died 5 times.
That would say yawn.
So what is the reason that you think that everybody's reincarnated?
We lost souls. We kind of like went against God, right? When Sophia made us.
You feel me? Florida fire, good weather, you heard me? Great food, you heard me? Good people, all that. It's just, yeah, you know, like everywhere else, shit go down.
It was kind of bad.
Young old
because
nigga.
We thought we was the only God. Because one thing.
No, they got young old nigga popping out already, dog. Shit, crazy. They call my dog a young uncle. Crazy, dog. Not the uncle.
About Sophia, she didn't tell us that it was another God. So the crazy God, the stupid God, locked us on Earth and kind of like created it as a prison. That's what I'm on, because he don't even know there's a real God.
Orlando. The old one is that. That's good towards attraction right there.
But the demerge is me. And the demerge is you too. That a lot of people don't know.
Nah, facts. You heard me? Florida men are gentlemen. You heard me? They know how to treat the ladies and take care of the women. You heard me? Not the YNs.
So do you believe that the spiritual world is the base
Nah,
reality?
fast. Hey, you
or
know
this
something,
world?
King. You know something.
Let me tell you something, right? The Earth is 4.5 billion years old, but it's not.
YN.
It's really 5,026 years old because that's
What
when like
says
sin
age?
entered the world,
Nah,
right?
facts.
So we live in a parallel universe,
Probably
right?
like 52.
But the one you live in only been around 5,000 and something years. You like a fallen god. That a lot of people don't know.
47 to 52.
So they kind of like stole 4,000 years from you, and they kind of like putting everything out a little bit at a time. That's why they like changed everything and like changed and cut off all the faces and all the noses and stuff. They were like
52.
changing history. They like stole like 4,000 years.
He
That's
up
what
there.
I'm on.
Yeah, he talking about he wrote for Nelly, boy. He gotta be up. He gotta be up somewhere. Come on now. Where's
Man,
that?
so do you
Yuncle.
believe with that being said, can you believe
What?
that
Old enough to your mama, rich enough to yo bitch. Stop playing with me. Oh my mama, you
entities
heard
on
me?
this earth that's in control
That's my
of
favorite
people,
line
and that's
right
the
there.
energy that they're using to
Top
control
3
the people
lines
on
right
earth?
there.
Now, what's in control of people kind of like the emotions, right? Everybody always talk about demons, but the demons
know
are the
about that,
emotions. They
crazy.
kind of like the
Fake
same, right? Let me tell you what I mean.
Def got them George Washingtons, boy. Jeff got them George Washington teeth in.
The ego, right? A lot of people control by
Right.
lust, but they think it's love. But it feel the same as lust, except lust make you kill, right? Because love don't make you kill, right? I saw that mama. So everything got like balance. But what you asked me, because I get kind of like confused.
I was asking you that do you think that the people in power know that they're fallen gods, and that's how they control the people on earth?
The people
he
in
went to
power
school with
are
them too?
not fallen gods. The people that's
Oh yeah. He
on the
up
bottom
there.
are kind of like fallen gods, and like the people on top is kind of like the warden of the prison.
Oh, probably like, I mean, Nelly was probably like one of the first rappers ever, boy. I mean, Unk ass, old as shit.
Right? He was kind of like made to be fallen. He was made bad. There a lot of people don't know. So he was made by a woman, and her name was Sophia. And when Sophia made him, she kind of like made him bad, and she locked him in a firmament. And the thing, when he got locked in a firmament, he locked us in her with him. I saw our mama. So we lost souls, right? And we gotta find our way back home. But we already did. There a lot of people don't know. We kind of like hallucinating this. This all illusion. Ain't nothing real. There a lot of people don't know.
Can you explain a little bit more about Sophia to us?
All right. So Sophia was kind of like, right, God, people don't know what God is, right? So God live outside of time, right? So God is like outside of time. There's no such thing as time, and it's darkness. God don't create. So God is not a creator, but God had like an attribute, and his attribute was kind of like Sophia. But Sophia is kind of like the creator of God, and it's like the feminine side, the love. And Sophia wanted to create something without God knowing, and what she created was the demiurge that kind of like locked us in this prison.
So basically, are you saying Sophia is like
Story
the god
evolving as he tell it.
sent the god of this earth here? So would that be the true?
Nah, fact, that would you.
Sophia not the true God. Sophia the God that created the God of this world. See, it's a lot of gods. A lot of people don't know. Sophia is one of the gods. Listen, we from a place called
I thought it was fake till he put the joint on it.
the Paroma. And the Paroma is like all spirits.
like, no,
They
that
kinda
shit
like male
real.
and female, right? Sophia come from that. God, like, that where she come from, right? And she decided to create the demiurge, which is the fake God. But he don't know that the real God exists. That's what our mama. So he kind of like think he the only God. And he made this world, made the angels, and made everything to serve him. And he got us her in prison.
I see. So, with that being said, where do you get your information from, man? I know a lot of people want to know how did you get so knowledgeable about.
I'm not knowledgeable. When you hear me talk, it don't be me. I mean, because I'm not the body. So the forces inside of me been here kind of like a long time. And like, you know when you breathe, you're not breathing air?
Right.
Did you know when you breathe, you're not breathing air? I'm going to tell you, do you know what you breathe when you breathe?
You breathing air, because that's what they told us it's called. We breathing what they told us it's called, goddamn it.
What's your answer?
You breathe consciousness. Also, my mama, like every code, everything that been in the firmament is still here, and every time you breathe, you kind of like soak it in. I'm gonna tell you how I know. Hold your breath. Stop breathing.
No.
First thing you're gonna lose is your consciousness. So first thing you're gonna lose the information, but your heart and all that stuff still gonna be good. You gonna breathe. Everything gonna be good. But the problem is you're not gonna have
Well, that's the forever road. That's the one for the next 3 interviews.
consciousness. Because what you breathe is the consciousness. That's what I'm on.
That's deep, man. And I know you said that you
That
had
bitch
a
smoking
message
strong,
that
too.
you really wanted to share today, man. You want to take this time to give us the message that you had for us?
I shared the message already. I don't think you got it. My message that you did already. That like that when you die, everybody know when you die, a series of things happen.
This spiritual.
Let me tell you what happened, right? And if you can check this everywhere with the Buddhists and everything. So when you die, you go to like a 49-day stage of hallucinations where you see anything in life that keeps you attached to kind of like trick you back into the matrix, which is here. So in them 49 days, you'll see everything from your mother, your relatives, and everything. The problem is, right, the mama you got now was probably your in the other life. I swear, a lot of people don't know, right? The problem is you had attachments. Are you laughing at
My boy,
funny, right? The problem is you had attachments. And right, and to move on, you have to break them attachments. So you think you're holding on to your mama the whole time, it's your and it's not your mama or your and it's you. I was like, a lot of people don't know, right? So you're not here to really.
I get what he's saying, but he just going to the extremes right here. Like he over like, bro, why he had to use these 2 specifics is it the example? You feel me?
Attached to shit. You here to kind of like get out and take whoever else with you that want to go. That's a lot of people don't know. So I just want to let you know what you already did, and you kind of like hallucinate.
He could have been like you and your teacher or some. You feel me? Like anything else, bro. Like, bro, switch it up, my boy.
What's that word? You hallucinating it. Hallucination. You going through, yeah. You going through hallucination right now. And you kind of like think you're alive.
Parallel universes.
So I told you the past and the future, the past and the present is kind of like connected. Remember I told you die and come back at the same time? Let me explain. See, say you don't get it right in this life. You want to be a gangster, right? You think you're a gangster, you're going to get shot, you're going to get killed. And then you're going to come right back in a whole nother body. That's what I'm on, because you didn't vibrate correctly on earth to get out of this hell. Because what a lot of people don't know is we already in hell, right? So if you live your life, you vibrate right, you don't never got to come back here. Now, a lot of people don't know. But here's the problem. Every time you do that, they're going to wipe your memory and send you back. So you're not going to remember. So when you run around and having deja vu, you have a deja vu because you already been alive before and you don't even know. No, a lot of people don't know. Because you already dead. See, everybody's scared to die when you already dead.
That's a fact. Do you think that we reliving the same life over and over?
It's not the same life. You live in like a whole bunch of different lives with the same exact consequences. So the same thing you've been facing, you kind of like facing a different life.
Yeah,
let me tell you what I mean.
Unfinished business. You know, I heard about that. You know, sometimes spirits
so
hang
every
around
life
a
you have
little
a problem
longer.
with that same commitment.
They have trouble
right?
passing
so say,
on.
For instance, you was a raper in one life, and every life you're gonna be that same raping ass nigga till you decide to change.
He probably want to make sure he knew y'all was okay for sure before he took off. You feel me? Like, nah, I want to make sure they straight. Like, they know, like, you heard me? I'm still here no matter what. You heard me? Nah, facts. Long live your brother, man.
Right? So it's kind of like it's going to get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. But here's the problem. It only happened for 6,000 years. We at 5,026, right?
Nah,
it's about to be over. Because everything is aligning now. So a lot of souls are going to be lost, man. Right? It's going to be, really, death is going to really be invented. Because the thought of death is what's really controlling the world and fear right now. Death doesn't exist right now at this moment. But the more you believe, the more you make it exist. So right now, people are going to bring death into existence because death was never made for the soul. But right now, we have free will. So God is giving us opportunity right now to commit and event death. That's why I'm about. So shout out to everybody committing death. That's why I'm about, because like we invented death. That's why it never was around before. That a lot of people don't know. We invented that shit on GD.
They say people used to live longer back then, you know. Well, Moses like 900,
be the
400.
Event or person to get us back to having this type of knowledge to
me
be able to cheat death.
You can't cheat death. You already dead. But the problem is you have to wake up to go to the next universe, right? Because like this is like a step, right? This is not like everybody think like a test. It's not a test. It's a prison. You trapped, right? You died.
And that's why YouTube low-key wavy, you feel me? You can low-key leave back legacies, you heard me? I heard about hella YouTubers in the past who done, you heard me? Nah, fast like low-key like a legacy. Like YouTube live forever. It's like you don't gotta pay for YouTube. You just upload videos, man. Had the memories to look back on, all type of shit. Like document. That's why vlogs, I like vlogs, you feel me? Vlogs be cool as hell to watch. But like looking back, like let's say if you was a vlog, you go back, look at your old videos, you feel me? You had the memories like, damn, I remember when I did this, first time I did this. You really have it recorded instead of just talking about the stories and memories. Like, it's cool to say some shit, but to see it back too, you feel me? And the cringe watching it back, all that, like, nah, that's real right there. Shout out to YouTube, man.
You did whatever you did, and now you
glad I got on here, man.
Right?
Look
I know
back
the
on
way
this
out,
years later,
right?
like,
A lot of people think the way
glad
out
I
is like
did it.
through good deeds, but life not about good and bad. You can do all the good you want, and in your life you're gonna die and come right back.
JoJo, man.
Stop playing with me, because it ain't about good or bad, right? You have to realize that it's an illusion.
Facts, okay, go back, watch
or
all
you
your
stuck in the material
videos.
world. But until you realize that material world doesn't exist, that it's an illusion, you be stuck here. So the only way to really get away from here is to really realize and wake up and say, you know what? All this is fake. But it ain't that hard. Because when you go on the news now, you go to the sciences, they're going to tell you that this is an atom and it's kind of like moving and nothing is solid. So once you realize that nothing is solid, you can kind of put your head, wrap your head around. You know how the girls wrap their head around a dick? You know when they sucking a dick, you know how they wrap their head around a dick? I guess you don't know about that. But you got... You can kind of wrap your head around the point that you already did, right? I mean, it's gonna hurt at first. You gonna be hurt. You're gonna feel a lot of pain, but then you're gonna wake up like, and then you're gonna be ready to live. But a lot of people don't know that. But you already did. But you're here to kill 7 more people, and them kind of like your emotions, because you can't be attached to. So you know that lady that you got, you can't be attached to that. Them kids, you can't be attached to them neither. Stop playing on me. The only way you get out of here if you stop attachment.
I always said, don't attach to your kids. When you got to talk like Charleston for a second, he said, yeah, them.
So basically, now having attachment, do you believe in...
They don't know about that.
Karma? Because you spoke on reincarnation. Yeah, reincarnation and karma kind of go hand in hand. So do you believe in that?
It's the same thing. It don't go hand in hand. Your karma keep you stuck here. See, the thing you do, all the bad you do come back around and get you stuck here. So the only way to get out is kind of like do good. Like me, I don't lie, cheat, or steal, right? But I still kill because I have to kill sometimes because you have to protect yourself, right? See, everybody, if you too soft and won't kill, then you don't balance. But if you gonna kill, you have to kill to protect your life and to push yourself forward if needed. So the wise man knows when to kill. Right? I swear, mama. So I'm a killer still. I never stopped being a killer. So that's why I don't listen to Dr. Martin Luther King, because they was fake. You know, Dr. Martin Luther King was running around having sex with white women, but at the same time, they killed them for having sex with them white women.
Nah, yeah, let go of attachments to move on. Yeah, I heard about that.
They went back to the hospital and killed them. Right? I swear, mama. That's what a lot of people don't know. Every black leader we
you
had
hold on,
controlled.
you stuck.
Malcolm X the same way. He was controlled. He wanted to be bigger than the movement. That's why, mama. So we never had nobody pure. Right? I'm the first pure person we had. I'm straight from the streets, gang. I'm Jesus. That's what a lot of people don't know.
Call yourself Jesus.
You saying that you Jesus?
I'm Jesus. I'm Jesus.
Chill out.
Yeah. I'm the Jesus. I'm the Jesus from the Bible. But I'm better than him. Because Jesus said you could do more works than me. So I'm doing better works than Jesus now. Yeah. That's what I'm on. Yeah, I'm Jesus. But I'm better.
Tripping.
And what would you say that make you better than Jesus?
Everything. Jesus said you can do better than I can do. Jesus said it. So y'all listen to what Jesus said. I ain't the one that said it, gang. Jesus said it. Because I was stronger than Jesus. Because Jesus was full of spirit.
Said could, not did. Nigga.
Jesus was never man. That's a lot of people don't know. Jesus was a hologram.
Man, salute to the bro. I got the bro up, man. He want to ask some questions and shit from you, man. Salute. Mic check, bro.
Yeah. Come on, gang.
So, man, I want to ask you, where do you feel like your persona is, man? The message that you get across in totality.
Gang, what persona means? Stop playing on me. I don't know what them words mean. I'm the spirit. Gang, I don't know no persona. I'm the spirit, gang. Well, the spirit don't know them English
Drake?
words. Stop playing on me.
Drake?
I'm the spirit. I'm the spirit, gang. I'm the spirit.
Stop playing with me.
It's a real spirit party. You cannot get in. Moses off the drink and Jesus off the gin. That's what God, mama.
Stop playing with me.
Bro, I got you all the way. That's what up. So let me break this down to you.
That's top 3
in
right there, boy.
spiritual terms. How do you feel
Clearly you
that
start
your
within.
energy
That
that
way
you
be
present
tripping.
to the people is
Tira. What's good, Tira?
projected or seen by the people?
One thing I want to say is I don't feel. I kind of like feelings what made for you to feel.
Moses off the-
I observe how
Jesus
I
off the
feel,
chin.
and I move accordingly to that, right? Because if I felt, then I would keep on moving, and then I wouldn't get out of earth. So when you ask me how I feel, I'm gonna say if I feel sad or mad or happy, it don't determine how I move, right? So I just want to determine what you mean by feel first. What do you mean by feel?
Think, basically. But I get what you're saying about the feelings when it comes to the chakras and feelings and like that. I don't answer you, what do you think?
Okay, I could think, but I can't feel. I think my message should be to wake up because, like, when I realized I was dead already, it fucked me up. I cried for like 30 days straight. I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep, I couldn't do nothing. I told Mama, that's like a hard pill to swallow, to like realize that you was living a life that was already gone, right? I mean, a lot of people probably never want to pick that up, and then they'll die, come back in another body, right? Because like the fear of death is kind of like the fear of life. They kind of like the same. See, my thing is, I want people to take a message from me that life is supposed to be hard. Everything here is imperfect. The only way to make it out is to actually get out and stop chasing the life. A lot of people don't know.
So you're not supposed to go to the light.
No, you ain't supposed to go to the light or live a life. You're supposed to kind of like steady yourself and kind of like control your emotions. The world is fake. Everything in it is fake.
I see a lot of personifications of the moon being
Hey, let's level up, y'all boys, man. Spend all them gold coins, you heard me? Level up,
like
man.
a recycler.
If it's fake,
so
fuck
that's
it.
where my mind goes.
It's
The
max out,
moon,
man. GTA, man. Start playing side quest
The
levels.
moon is fake, but it's real. The moon is ice. It keep you stuck in this ice wall. Because in reality, it's an ice wall that's keeping us stuck in because the earth is flat. And the moon is the ice wall. It keeps the ice wall solid. And the sun come around, it moves around us in a circle. And that's why it stays solid. And
But
that's
they
why
say
it's
the
cold.
moon's an AC now.
Because of the moon. It's like the ice box. It's kind of like an air conditioner for the earth. That a lot of people don't know.
Look, but I'm back in the booth. I lost my dogs, I kill if I get a chance, I'ma shoot. Bye, bro, I crash, broad day, you know, man, so I'm telling the truth. Ain't no therapist can relate to me, it's why I put my pain in the booth. No, I'm really coming from poverty, borderline, I ain't have no roof. I will hit the list for real, nigga, get fun by trying to learn how to spoof. Fuck around, find who spoofing, better than spoofer, I got spoof.